Hello guys, it's WeatherTZK, and today I'm going to be talking some more about the Killing Floor 3 stress test, giving my thoughts and opinions. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to say, and with the game coming out literally just over a week, I do have some mixed opinions on what I saw in the stress test. However, I can't actually show anything because they said no streaming or recording. The people who did stream on Twitch actually got their channels DMCA'd or struck down, so that was crazy just seeing them all drop like flies. But yeah, instead I'm going to be showing off some Killing Floor 1 gameplay in the background, a bit of Foundry on Long. This is actually for an upcoming video where I try and 100% Killing Floor 1, still a work in progress. But yeah, the main topic today is going to be the stress test, and to be fair, if you ask me what I think about it, I think it's good, but it still needs a lot of work. There is still potential for a good game, like under the surface, and it does still have mechanics of a Killing Floor game. You know, you've got like the trader pods, well, perks and specialists, which I mean is apparently going to be removed at launch, although it should have been before. There is still elements of a Killing Floor game, but unfortunately is ruined again by stuff like bugs, performance. I think that's one of the major issues. I do have quite a beefy computer. I've got an i9 and a 4070. But again, it felt really weird playing it, because even I experienced bugs, and I have like a good computer. I know some people probably have like a 30 series or a little bit below, they still experienced issues. And yeah, the game does demand like high computer requirements for you to play it. I honestly hate how games these days require like such beefy like performance just to play. Yeah, getting into bugs and stuff, like in multiplayer, it was somewhat smooth, but multiplayer did feel very buggy and a little bit laggy. There was like constant frame drops. I heard other people too were having issues in multiplayer. The game just didn't really feel very well optimized for multiplayer, and I think now that we've done the stress test trip, I can recognise that and hopefully fix it. I'm pretty sure that was one of the reasons why they did it in the first place. The stress test is to test the multiplayer side, but I can't exactly remember for sure. But yeah, there was also some other bugs I saw where, you know, there's bodies like floating in the air when you kill the Zed. It was just like this headless corpse floating, or there's like some glitches with animations. Killing Floor 3 is one of those games you have to mess around with your settings a lot just to basically try and get working, because I know some people had issues with like DLSS, like all them performance stuff. Unfortunately, you do have to mess around with your settings just to get it right. And again, it goes back to my point saying games shouldn't like be so tedious with settings and stuff. You should just be able to click and play. But unfortunately, with the system requirements getting like higher and higher, it just makes things a lot more annoying. And yeah, reading the discussions page on Steam and like reading the other forums, there's been quite a lot of mixed feedback with this game. I've seen some people who actually really like this. They feel like it's been an improvement, whereas other people have been saying it's not. It's just been the same. You see, I can understand both sides of the argument. I can understand where people are coming from. Again, I would probably see what it's like on launch, or probably a little later down the line, because of course, in my opinion, launch is going to be very messy for this game. I feel like there's still going to be a lot of bugs, so I'll probably wait like a few weeks after launch, maybe even a couple months, just see where the game is at, because they probably will have everything fixed after launch. I mean, in my opinion, they should have everything fixed before the game releases, but you know, that's game development. It doesn't always go to plan. It's starting to become a trend with a lot of games where they basically just publish it, whether it's broken or not, and then fix it later. And the problem is, by the time you've fixed everything, people have already left and moved on to the next game. So, you know, I feel like it's so important to have everything fixed before launch. You see, I feel like it is too late to delay the game yet again, because it's only like 9 days away till launch. So it's going to be very short notice if you do. If you do delay the game, the people who pre-ordered the game and want to play it will be annoyed because it's so close to launch, whereas the people who's basically been saying there's nothing been improved will basically like that. But yeah, either way, I feel like you're not gonna make both parts of the community happy. So, you know, it just is what it is. I think we just gotta, you know, stick to launch and just deal with it, basically. Unfortunately, it is going to be something that's going to be fixed after launch, like the specialists. People have been saying, you know, since specialists have been announced, you know, they should have been removed, but of course, Tripwire stuck with the idea, and you see, I really feel like they should have been removed before launch, but, you know, that again, it's just me. I know I'm jumping around with a lot of points, but I have been seeing a lot of mixed opinions, and this video is basically just what I think. I do think there is a good foundation for a game, you know, like under the surface, but yeah, it's just plagued by bugs and performance issues. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see for what launch is like. I know this game is going to be very much mixed reviews on launch, I definitely know that for sure. This is definitely going to be the most decisive game in the Killing Floor series. You'll either love it or hate it. You'll either hate it and go back to Killing Floor 2 or 3, or you'll stick it out for like the entire duration of the life cycle. And just real quick as well, I've also made a poll on this stress test on my channel. If you want to let me know your thoughts and opinions, then do vote on it or leave a comment below it. But I basically asked people what they think about the stress test. About 45% of the people say it still needs work, but it's good-ish. And to be fair, that's exactly how I feel with this, to be honest. Again, like I said at the start of the video, there's a good foundation for the game. Like, you know, it could be good, but yeah, it still needs a lot of work, and with 10 days left, it's going to be a messy launch. However, surprisingly, I got like a 36% of people saying it's good. You know, that's actually surprising. I thought many people would say it's bad, only 19%. But again, that's just my audience. It could differ between anybody else. But yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. What do you think of the stress test? If you ever played it, do let me know in the comments below. What do you think Killing Floor 3 will be like on launch? Do let me know in the comments again. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video.